Testing. 1, 2, 3. This is Tyree Rion Talks on TV.
Go again.
It's me and Nats and Joe on the mic. Yeah, we're gonna show some tights. We're gonna wear some tights.
What? No, bro.
I
said wear tights.
Started already.
Wait. We don't do them things.
Wait,
We don't do the thing, bro.
So what?
Not really.
We're sounding good.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, sounding good.
What about me? Can it do it? That's on these.
You sound decent. I
Yeah,
just turned up the
man.
headphones so we can hear each other better.
Cool.
Nat speak.
Yes.
Sounding top.
Nice.
I thought I heard some feedback there. I won't lie. We have to speak directly in the mic, or the noise gate's gonna end you still.
Slyly, you know I can. I'm
Because when you start shouting like this, can you hear the noise gate?
Hey,
The noise gate.
I'm speaking right now, like on a bake thing. You can hear me perfectly.
Yeah.
I'm chilled. Actually, I don't even be like that. I can be
What
chilled.
about me?
I can hear you, but yeah, you can hear yourself.
Go on.
You should.
Yeah, we're
nice,
chilled.
nice.
I'm thinking, I'm singing.
Nah, you don't need to do this still.
On a roll call on a that thing. Alright,
I said roll call.
it's a big song though. That one is
My God.
Fam, I'm looking at the apple juice for £2.50.
one for the church lots.
You're not moving mad.
Hey,
Just £2.50, you know.
hey,
outta here.
we're locked in on Tyreeon Talks though.
Come
I
on.
know, man. Big
We're
up for you,
locked
bro.
in.
Big up for you, cuz.
It's big stuff here, isn't it?
Yes.
Do your
Big
thing.
things,
You've been
man.
doing your thing, man.
I'm doing. Is it big?
Yeah, I rate it still.
I can't lie, it's exciting. I'm excited. Every episode I've done now, I'm just pumped, fam. It feels good. Starting your own business and that.
Of course.
You know, everyone's always been telling me Tyree needs to be doing this and that. Tyree needs to use his voice.
Yeah, the voice.
They always tell me Tyree needs to use his voice. I'm using my voice, fam. It's about time.
And that laugh.
Bro, your personality needs to come on TV, bro. I've been telling you, bro.
You man been knowing me obviously from young. All cousins here. I was like as a kid. I was like a kid. I used to live with Joe back in the days.
True.
Yeah, when I was young, I was young, and then when I was obviously when mum went to Jamaica, I was there for a bit as well, like 2-3 months.
Mm-hmm.
How do you guys describe me as a kid? As just me growing up.
Gee, you're annoying, bro.
Was I annoying?
Oh my god, bro. You were annoying. Like I would want. I wanted to thump you up all the time. Anytime I came to like your house, no, especially no. Do you know what it was? Especially when you came up from Jamaica. Oh my god.
When was this the first time?
I think the first time when you're bare bad and Auntie sent you to Jamaica.
His accent came back.
Auntie didn't. My mum didn't saw me back because I was bad.
What did she say you there for?
Why did she send you there?
I think mum just wanted to focus on work, and obviously I was just there. I was supposed to stay in Jamaica much longer, you know, for like 3 years. I only came back earlier because the mosquito bites grabbed me a lot.
Yeah,
They mashed me up. I had scars for like post
You
7
still have
years.
them?
Post 7 years after I was going to school, it was mad, but that's just flipping. What's it called? Marks, man. Proper marks, them yardie marks.
Yeah, that was
Yardie marks, yeah, that's what I call it. Yardie marks.
Marks.
No, but when he came back, oh my days. Remember Kira came to pick you
Yeah.
up from the
was
airport,
Rayon there?
innit?
Rayon
I
was
can't
there.
remember, but then after, because Tyree, he only went for a year.
Yeah.
And the guy come back, Mommy want some food. I was like, what?
The accent was stiff.
The accent, listen, the accent was so
It
strong.
was mad.
I was like, where it come from? 1 year. I was like, Mommy, and she's like, why are you talking like that? I was like, I don't know,
Man,
Mommy. Listen.
Did it sound like I was putting it on, or did it sound like it was real?
No, I thought you were putting it on, but it was real. It took a good few months for that to go.
No way. Oh, it was
Bro.
nice having that though. It must have been sick hearing though.
It's probably because you're young. When you're young, they say that
Yeah,
you're
just-
that quick.
Yeah,
and
that's
all them
easily
things.
so easily influenced. It must have sounded nice. Jamaica's beautiful though, man.
Of course.
Remember when we went? We was like, it was 2017.
You know, went at the
True.
beginning, innit? Like April time.
Yeah, it was literally April. We went for like 2-3 weeks. It was you know what? It was a bit dead though, man. I know me and that's what we were feeling. It was a bit dead, but you gotta go back. Remember when you were saying you wouldn't go back?
Yeah, I'm still,
Unless you're going
not
hotel, unless you're going hotel.
I'm still not going back.
Serious?
If I'm going to see Grandma, I'm going for like. I'm not even going for a day. I'm going for
What?
a couple of hours, bro.
What? You can't spend 2-3 days with grandma, man.
What?
Set 2-3
Bro, I'm
days
not,
and go live back.
I'm not. Country's not for me, bro.
Country's lit. You're just there. You know what it is? When I'm there, it's so Elvis. But when I'm out, I'm thinking, yeah, going there
Go back,
just to
yeah.
think. There's a lot of time to yourself. It's just so paced. You really feel the hours out there.
Yeah.
Nah, bro, it's
Listen.
slow pace.
Listen, we went last year, yeah? I was
Was it
there.
only last year?
Yeah, I remember.
Down years go quick. 2020 you went?
Yeah.
The whole family?
No, for granddad.
Oh, yeah. Bless him, man.
And it's sick guy.
Mm.
But with we went there, so it was literally me, Rion, mum, and Uncle Nogo. So then we were there, literally cleaned the front, the back, everything, make breakfast, watched 3 movies. I don't know how it was possible. 3 movies and I get up, it was 11 o'clock.
11 p.m. or
11 a.m.
Oh my God.
I was like, no, I literally walked down the road. Time was going so slow, bruv. So slow. I said, no, I can't do this.
That's how it feels out in Jamaica. I don't know why
It's
you feel
weird,
time
though.
so. It's just nothing to do with the internet. Internet definitely speeds up time, and
internet,
it speeds it up. But just the weather there is amazing. You know what? If we went out with a plan in terms of to do stuff, go here, there, it'd be nice. Not just baking, just taking
chilling in the heat.
That's literally where you go to sign out. To sign out meaning to die.
Grandma said,
To sign out. To sign out in terms of like if I went to go live there last few years, I'm 80 something. I'm gonna go there to sign as babe. That's where you want to live because it feels like time is maybe amplified there because it's going so slow.
Oh yeah,
compared to you get what I'm saying in
and the
terms of
heat and
perspective.
everything. You don't have the cold and all of that.
Nah, but it's power's Jamaica, isn't it? Beautiful girls there as well, no?
Listen, oh my days. When we went, because the first time we went, 2017. You lot went the April, we went the December.
Okay, well, same year.
Yeah.
Sad.
So the first...
We went together. Go on.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So the first time, what's it? Oh my God. It's
Look,
the AC now. It's the AC in the car.
Oh, is it? Getting you. What's it called again? Asbestos and that?
Huh?
No.
I don't know.
Go on.
So then I went, and then when I say the ladies, oh my Lord.
The
Jesus.
ladies. What the ladies saying though, Joe?
Because you don't know how I am. I love natural.
You love natural
yeah. Natural
4C
beauty.
hair and that.
Nah, I'm not like, see what you started already. You started already with this colorism thing.
How's that colorism? 4C hair.
Nah, man.
Well, I saw you all.
Fam,
You
all
might
hair's
don't have
beautiful,
4C.
bro.
You don't have 4C, do you?
No, we don't have.
I think I slide.
I don't
4C.
really like the.
4C, I say 4C is
It's the
the
proper
coolie.
thick hair.
No.
No, 4C is the thickest.
That's the
I think
thickest?
it's one of the thickest. Yeah.
Yeah.
Is it? Oh my
Yeah.
gosh, I need to get it
Like
right.
you, what would you be like 3C or something?
Bro,
Not free.
no,
I was even
free.
maybe like 4A, maybe. I don't know.
Hey.
I don't know.
Because you guys' hair, I don't know who it comes from. Anti-Sophie and Combined. Where does the
I don't know. I think it's
the curly?
I think it's. But then grandma's hair is peng though.
Yeah, grandma's hair is amazing. It's so healthy.
It's so nice.
Wow.
So that's what I don't get though, because like Auntie Anna's got it as well, dad's side, and then grandma's got it too. So
It could just be both of us. Because Auntie Anna's hair is amazing as well. I can't lie. The way it just combs out and stuff.
It is.
It's flowing. It's sitting with Anisha and stuff as well.
Yeah, it is, you know. Her hair is growing and that.
great, I love
Mad.
it.
What was you saying about the Jamaican girls?
Oh yeah, sorry. So then I went there, and because I like the natural in it, I'm not a fan of like bare makeup and all of them things.
You just
there.
want your girls plain Jane.
Yes, that's
Not
so
the white
Fam,
plain,
natural's
not the
not
white
playing
plain
Jane. Stop
black
doing
plain.
that, bro. Natural's winning, bro.
Natural,
Natural.
plain Jane in terms of no makeup, no like add-ons.
Yeah, that's what I like. So then when I went there, I saw bare of that. Bears. So I was like, looking around. And then Michael was like, oh, they don't call it Manchester, they call it Galchester.
Where's the Drake Galchester?
But it was good for real. And there was one where I saw somebody, and I don't know. This is where I got confidence from Jamaica.
Okay, is it?
Got confidence from Jamaica.
Okay.
So I went there. That's all one. I was like, oh yeah, right. She's like, oh hello boy, you're cute man. Look at your hair. I was like, hey. So then afterwards, I was like, oh, how you doing? And we were walking up, and then Granddad was in the car beeping. He's like, hey, are your cousin that? I'm like, I didn't hear what he said too tough, yeah.
Cousin that.
I didn't hear too tough. So we walked up. I said, all right, I'm just gonna go to this shop here, and they hear me. I was like, okay, cool. I'm going to my grandma's house. Went up to grandma's house, chilling, everything just there. Then I see the girl walk in the house. I'm like, huh? I said, hi, grandma.
What's her name? Do I know her? I wouldn't know her, would I?
Nah,
There's so many. There's so many.
You can't move to girls in St. Anne's.
Listen.
Swear down, they
Bro.
were locked in a lie.
Nah, I feel like even like Uncle Brian and that, yeah.
Oh my
He used to. I feel like he used to say it to just as a deterrent, like because I'll see one. Obviously, back in the day, you already know.
He was active. He was hungry.
Him
He was hungry.
thirsty like a
Nah, but obviously back in the day.
Cool down now, yeah.
Cool
cool
down. He's in
now.
the freezer now.
I'm in the freezer, bro. Get me? But back in the day, Uncle Brian used to say, any girl I used to, because obviously, bro, as soon as I see it, lock on, my man's active.
It's a boom. Like on a shooter thing, quad thing, active.
Have you seen Justice League when Superman comes back and it's like Cyborg's like he looks us straight and he's like can't even control it. He's like,
Just a foreign entity, so just locked in. Okay.
Yeah, like,
That's funny still.
he just used it as a deterrent. Like you used to say every single girl that walked past was my cousin. I said, you know what? I'm not taking the risk.
no,
Knowing you probably would have took a risk.
Nah, you're moving. Whoa, nah, bro.
No, not risk with the cousins, but like see what the galley are saying.
I hear it, but nah, man. Like,
What are you guys type of girls?
go nuts.
Yeah, because he already explained. What is your type of girl nuts?
He likes them
In
painted
terms of
like a
looks,
clone.
we'll get onto the personality, lifestyle.
that's trying to trigger me on pod.
Trying to draw your own punch in the public eye.
He's
He
trying to.
likes Krusties, the clowns. I saw him
Oh
like,
my word, bro. He's even mad.
The
I
crust,
don't like it.
Joking,
I don't like it. He's
the
just trying to,
chunkies,
he's just trying to start me off because
the
on
snow
pod.
bunnies.
Whoa, bro, where we going with this? Bro, you man are trying to trigger me on pod.
What's the slow bunnies?
Nah, but honestly, like, in terms of
Looks.
women, like, looks, just be natural, innit? Like, I want like I want to see you as like a 9, innit?
Oh, a 9. 9 is
A 9, 8. That's what I want to see you as. Man do not see you as that. I need to see you as that,
Okay.
innit?
Oh, I get
So,
you.
obviously, like there's a saying that says girls can be adjustable 6s and 7s. So adjustable means
I've never heard
without
made that
makeup,
up.
without I didn't make that up. Without makeup, you're like a 5,
Oh,
and then as soon as you slap on the makeup and the wig and that, you turn into like a 6, 7.
it's not even much of a boost, though.
No, but it is. It
Take-
come
to go to 5 to
because
6.
some man what for a man to approach you, what do you need to be out of 10, bro?
To approach, it depends if you got back or like breasts or anything.
No, but
In terms of facially, I'll probably say 6, man. 5.
exactly, an adjustable 6, 7. You
7 definitely works. 7 is okay. Definitely perfect. So it's alright.
I just feel like naturally you just need to be an 8, 9,
Naturally.
and obviously that's why.
Big standards here. Big
Big
standards.
standards.
Nah, because it's like
I hear
for
it,
me,
though.
innit?
I hear
You
it.
get
There's
me?
nothing wrong with having a
You
high
get me? So
standard.
it's like, because obviously I know what I'm on. So
In terms of
just in terms of
just
how I
you,
look
Nathenial
in
Smith.
it, 90, innit?
Yeah.
Just me. So so in terms of looks, like be natural. I'm not a fan of the wigs and the wigs. The wigs, the weaves, the makeup, the eyelashes.
So ethnicity type, you're talking just straight black.
Straight black, bro. Straight black.
Straight. You're not
The
branching
elite-
off into the Asian.
Elite specimen, bro.
Oh,
They are
elite.
beautiful. Black women are so
Nah,
beautiful.
like, bro, I'm not branching off nowhere, bro. Like,
Why? Is it because of what you've grown up to see, or just because of like you've seen other type of ethnicities and you're not feeling that kind of vibe?
you know what? It's literally that. I look at them, and on top of that, it's a lot deeper than that in terms of you lot are trying to start me.
Yeah, start, man.
You
It's a podcast. This is where you let loose, get comfy, man.
Nah, it's like for me, it's just I just don't like any other. I just don't find them attractive, and there's so many different reasons. Like I just feel like as a black man, you're not gonna understand me if you're not black. There's so many.
I get that.
Do you get that?
I get it.
Why? Because I disagree. But go on, tell me
No,
why. You
I'm
agree.
not saying I'm just just fully
hot in here.
black. No. Me personally, black women are up there.
Yeah.
Of course, like what you said, I agree. But then I'm not just straight.
You
on
can
them.
you can adapt. You
I
can
can
see.
adapt. But
You can be influenced.
yeah, but I can't be. This person has to be cultured. They have to be cultured. You know, you have some people. They're not cultured at all. They have nothing. Like they have nothing to give. Nothing.
Cultured in their culture or cultured in our culture.
A bit of both, to be honest. Because if their culture is whack, at least they have some sort of culture with ours. Because imagine, yeah, you have a girl now, you make some rice and peas and some jerk or whatever. Oh, it's too spicy. I can't eat that.
Okay.
Get out of them.
You're not feeling that.
But then you have a
there does have to be a sense of compatibility.
Of course. Imagine even if me, the other day I went Indian restaurant. It's slapped differently. I can't lie.
Because you're used to the spice.
Because I'm used to the spice. I'm used to the flavors. But then if they're even people that aren't used to it, they should at least be like, oh, I'm willing to try. And then when they try, okay, then they're a bit. That's why when I see some people and they're like cultured, like to me, I'm like, I like that they're willing to learn, they're willing to see.
Yeah, it's all about willingness.
But then some that aren't, they can go. You know what?
Yeah, no, culture is a big factor in relationships. Anyway, when I was saying about black women understanding a black man, I disagree because why does a black woman understand a black man's pain? Like, yeah, get into that for me. Like, what do you mean that they know a black man's pain? What does that mean?
Bro, let's see it as this, yeah. You see a black woman, yeah? They got two struggles, you know. One, they're black. True. Two, they're women.
That's
they're actually,
low.
As much
that's what I learned in school.
As much as I'm, like, I feel like they're elite and they need this and that, they're actually at the bottom of the food chain. Unfortunately, that's how society sees them.
They're realistically there.
So like, it's very hard for just like a black woman to be in this society, even in terms of work. Like for example, with the whole institutional racism thing, like they have to wear wigs and weaves. They don't do that. It's not professional.
They're not allowed to have the 4C or what kind of hair out like
that.
They're
not like. You get it? So it's a struggle being a black woman. So even in terms of them understanding the struggle as a black man, they understand it because as a black man, you're put in a box. If that makes sense. For example, in all these movies, the black man.
Tyler Perry movies.
No, not even. Like, let's even think UK. I don't really like getting to America because America's a bit done out here, isn't it?
A bit what's called modernized and just movie kind of stuff. Yeah.
So a lot of black movies are very much gang related crime.
Yeah, I don't like that.
And it's not
actually the real kind of.
It's not
all they portray us to be.
Yeah,
that's what the media definitely portrays us to be. It perceives us. Yeah.
So that if the media portrays us to be that, and then the media portraying like black women to be loud and
strugglers,
ratchet and all of that stuff, then of course there's a sense of we have a common ground. We've got some common ground. Yeah. So
in terms of the black perspective,
that's exactly that. It's not a woman's struggle and a man's struggle. Never like if I was a white man, I'm not struggling.
You don't think so?
No. I mean, they got
their own sets of struggles.
They've got their own sets, but
they don't struggle as much as us.
Yeah. Listen, unless they put themselves in the situation, they're not struggling. They're not going to get stopped.
Are you talking basically? You're talking generally on a day-to-day basis.
Yeah. You get it? Yeah. They're not going to get. They're hardly going to get stopped by the police.
And what happened one time? You reminded me. I had one person I was working with. The guy one time he got stopped by some guys. He got held up. Nobody done nothing to
me.
Like
a white guy.
He's a white guy.
Okay.
But he got held up after work. This guy was off for 2 weeks. He was shook. He was I'm shaking up. I'm like, this happens to people on a regular basis. And they didn't do nothing, you know. They just said like, hey, where's your phone? He gave them his work phone. But the guy was shook. He was like, he had to take time off work. And everybody's like,
The police took his phone?
No. The police didn't come up to him. Some next roadman came up to him.
And he got robbed.
And he got robbed. And he got shook. When I say shook, the guy was there like, shaking like this,
like
traumatized. I'm just like, that happens to people
on a regular.
Happens every day, B.
Luckily,
it shouldn't be the case.
Yeah, it shouldn't.
But it happens.
Yeah, I guess he had his own type of pain. We all deal with pain differently, don't we?
True.
But yeah.
Back to that point when you were saying about the black understanding of pain. Don't you feel like us as black men can teach? Say we do get with a woman, she's not black or nothing. It just happens that we end with a different ethnicity. That we can allow them to understand. We can teach them our struggle. Don't you think that is possible? As
much as that's possible, what about a family? You can't teach your whole family. What if they're stuck in their own way? What if their family are racist? You don't know nothing. Bro, it's too long. It's too long. Trying to build
that is a big argument against.
No.
There's actually no point. There's like, why? It's one thing trying to teach someone and Motown on into what you want to be. That's a red. Why are you doing that? That's a bit. It's a bit like for me. I would. Yeah,
It's a bit long.
It's a bit long already, and then now you're gonna have to change. You might have to change mentalities of the grandmas and the
that's the worst one.
The grandmas and the mums and the dads. Like, bro, that's all long. And then the aunties and the uncles, bro. I like, man.
Imagine you go to their house, the grandma's like looking at you.
Just knowing the intentions ain't good. Probably points at you or something. Probably.
And the more time, even if they are English and they're nice in front of you, you don't know what they're saying behind closed doors. And another thing, if they're, imagine you get with, I don't know, a Latino girl or something, and they start speaking all the
true, but you just feel uncomfortable.
And they're smiling at you, and but they could be just cussing you out.
That's true.
So I just feel like there's actually no point to try like divert because we already have the best.
Okay, so, no, I agree. Black women are elite. They're higher spectrum for me.
Yeah, they're at the top. It's a thing where like you said, if I'm looking for, I wouldn't look anywhere else. But if it's a thing where it came to me now, and then it kind of like I was
she's ticking the boxes,
and she ticks it and whatever, then that's okay. But I would never actively be like, and see somebody. Nah,
I'm still blocking that. I don't care, man.
You're blocking it out.
Blocking it.
But love is love.
But you're saying there is no chance you
there is no chance. There's no chance, man.
On your grave, like
I'm not even joking. Like if you know me, you know me, innit?
I know you. That's
straight. You know me. You know me. I've been like that from day. Like even from school days. Like obviously in terms of black women, don't have a type either. You get me? We go from light skin to dark skin, brown, and I don't care.
What do you guys think about light skin? Do you feel like they could potentially get it the worst in terms of they're on now the white side and the black side? So these whites are now getting to them in terms of you know how Harry Potter there's muggles on that kind of flex. Muggles, like they're just getting it. You're just a bit of both. What do you think about that?
I don't like. Sorry, the light is. We can go forever, but I feel like light skin women are not the same as mixed race women. They're two different women. So we have to be very careful in terms of.
So we need to get into the actual terms now. So.
But that's not the right term either.
I've heard that you can't say half caste no more.
No, you can't, bro.
What kind of term? Why is that?
I don't know what you have to say now. What do you have to say?
And why can't we say
mixed heritage? Is that still bad?
I think it's mixed. Yeah, that's the word. I think.
Like, that's so long, man.
Nah, I hear it, but obviously.
Why can't we say half caste anymore?
People too soft.
Snowflake generation, isn't it?
Is it terms of it? Does it have some history? That kind of term?
Probably.
No, even still, like some people, you cough too loud, they get offended. It's
just too much.
Too much, man.
We grew up on South Park, Family Guy, and it's like this.
Exactly.
Nah, that kind of banter is crazy. South Park banter is the best banter.
Bro, I don't know how that was on TV. But do you know what it is? Do you know why? Because everyone got it. Not just one. Everybody got it.
Yes, everyone. The disabled. Every every time. Now listen, every type of problem, like not even problem, just kind of thing in society, just got it.
Ma, I like.
Cartman. Cartman was. I remember I had a Cartman toy. Remember when I was young?
Yeah. Oh, remember. This guy
had it.
Then he drew up and mashed it up.
Oh my days.
Bro. Maybe that was Reese actually.
Reese was destroyful, man. Lidge was blessed.
You went through bare controllers even with your Xbox.
Yeah, was I destructive? I don't think I was a destructive kid. Stuff just happens, man.
I hear you. What were you saying just now about?
What do you guys look for in a woman? Okay, say they're black now. So, because obviously your preference is black. So, what do you, beyond the looks now, what are you getting into with the terms of lifestyle?
Go on, Joe.
I started last time.
No, you didn't. I started last time, bro.
Okay, so for me, I like a decent smarty. Somebody that's decent. And when I say that, I mean like they're not wild all over the place.
Contributing to society.
Yes.
To the neighborhood.
I like
streets.
What about that? No. And then I like
decent somebody.
Yeah, just like decent, nice.
What is decent? How can we unravel that? Decent in terms of like just on a calm team that like they can have conversation with.
Yeah, you chat to
easy
going, nice. Yeah. Something like I like banter because you know how
banter's amazing.
We're banterful vibes
family.
People, so
yeah,
exactly. And imagine they come into the family, they don't have no vibes and they're dry. That can't run. It can't run. So they have to have some sort of vibe, some sort of banter. and just be nice, and like I don't know. Like before, I used to have a tick box thing, like that I had promised. Like I'll be like, oh, she don't have it. Nah, that's exactly how I was. But then I met one girl in Jamaica, and then she didn't have one of them. 2 of the tick boxes, but she was.
What was those 2 tick boxes?
Yeah.
Hey. So, all right.
I can't get into that.
Nosy Parker.
That one gonna have to stay for another time. But she didn't have 2 of them, so I was like, but then I started chat to her. I was like, no, this is.
She made up for the
she made up for it, but then like, that didn't work out. But from her, I kind of matured. I was like, tick boxes is kind of because nobody, like, you can be 10 looks or whatever, but then your personality could be dead.
Yeah, we're not robots, man.
Nobody's no robots.
Sentient beings.
Like, everybody has something about them, but then that's where. Like you have to be like
compromise.
Compromise. That's the word.
That's the perfect word.
Compromise.
Because you can't have everything you want in this world. It's not attainable.
Exactly.
You can, but
one hand washes the other.
You one hand washes the other. I love that proverb.
Rabusha. One hand and they wash. And they help each other.
You can't do that.
You can't do that, man. So like, it's a compromise thing. She has this, that. I have this, that. I don't have everything. She might not have everything, but we work together.
And you have it all then.
All right. And then when she has the willingness to work together,
I had a pod the other day. It was talking about someone has to be, say, for example, you're 70 and that girl's 30. You always have to meet up into the hundreds. Like, so, you know what I'm saying? You make up.
Age.
Get out of here. Just make up for where she is lacking and you make up for where she's lacking or something like that. Yeah.
That's your turn.
You know what? The first thing,
let me check.
This is my mantra, innit? I like to say, the looks attracts me.
Damn visuals.
To you.
Get into that, yeah. Damn visuals.
No, go.
Oh, it's not dirt. No, it's calm. It's damn visuals, man.
It's cool still. It's cool.
No, because it dropped earlier and then I think something dirty went on it.
Oh, no, whatever, man.
No, it's calm. In terms of camera, it's proper still.
Calm. But, my mantra is looks attracts me to a woman. And then your mindset and your personality keeps me there, innit?
Keeps you there, yeah.
So there's a lot...
I like that.
Yeah,
a lot of
I like that.
A lot of females probably think they have one over me, and they feel like they can say, not eating jumps from this to that. I'm like, nah, it's not a jumping thing. It's just
not feeling that mindset.
Yeah, like I'm not gonna waste your time. I'm not wasting my time. Like I'm not gonna play games, but I'm here for business. You get me? I'm here. I'll find wifey, and when you're not ticking the mold, if you're not fitting the mold, then I'm not gonna waste your time. But in terms, like for me, the mentality is the first thing after looks.
Go on.
So like, just someone that's submissive.
Oh, you want a submissive woman?
No, when I say submissive, I mean I don't mean
go wash the plate.
Go left. Go left.
Go make me a sandwich.
Get in the kitchen. Not like that. That's not what I mean. That's not what I mean. But I'm just in terms of like, how can I put it?
We need the viewers to know what we mean. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, yeah.
So what do you mean?
So when I say submissive, I mean more. How can I put this? Because obviously, it's such a broad.
It's such a broad statement. And it could be
because
how it wants to be.
Because when I say submission, I mean, okay, like for example, like an executive decision for me would be like, oh babe, I feel like we should move to this area because I know this area inside out. I know all the creeks, the crevices. I don't want a woman to be like, what? We're not moving there. Blah 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 blah. blah. You get it? Because then I just feel like you're stepping on my manhood. You get me? Like I'm the protector. Let me do my protecting, innit? You're a nurturer, so you do the nurturing.
That's your job description as a man.
I like to be the protector, and at the same time, when I say protector, I don't mean I'm providing 100% of the bills. Because that's like if we get into statistics, the average salary of a working man in this country is 28 grand. 28. A man, I'm talking about 100 racks and 90k.
That's the 1%.
bro.
That's the 1%.
Wait, it's 28k.
It's the average salary, bro.
That's like a teacher's salary.
Go Google it right
I can't
now.
lie,
Jesus
that doesn't sound
Christ.
absurd to me.
It's
Doesn't
20. It's
sound absurd.
28.5, 28.4.
That sounds alright.
Go,
That's
bro. But
like around the teacher's kind of salary, isn't it?
so it's, yeah. So
Because I knew it was that, but surely it must have gone up.
So-
at least.
yeah, it's like 28. So if you, for example, let's say you're in a 4-bed, mortgage is what 1.3
1.3
a
mil.
month.
Of 1.3k.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's for 10. So 28k. That's not after.
This is after or before tax.
That's
It's gone up, by the way.
what is it now?
It says, according to ONS, in 2020, the average UK salary was 38,600.
It went up from last year.
Yeah,
For a full-time
inflation
role.
as well. Price of the bricks going up, man.
No, but everything is going up.
Yeah, everything's going up. So that it's just
So technically, it's basically the same thing.
same.
Basically,
It's still the same thing.
It still levels out. Yeah.
What is that after tax?
no, I can't. Probably not after tax.
So after tax, what's that? That's like 30.
That's
it's
like
like
32 to
30.
33k
About that.
after tax. Yeah.
So then what? If you've got a mortgage, 1.3. Let's say 1.3 a year. What? That's around what? 19.
we say 1.3 million or 1.3.
No, 1.3k a month.
Times
Okay.
by what?
12.
1.3 times 12.
Yeah, like I think like what?
That's like
15?
16 bags.
15.
15 bags. Yeah.
So 15 bags out of say the 33 bags,
Mm.
and then what? If you want to put on car insurance, what's that?
It's crazy. Money.
One,
Basically,
it's
just
like it's like, say you're I don't know.
Oh, how
new,
old are we looking
new
at?
driver. Let's say 1.5.
Yeah.
Let's say 1.5
a month or a year.
a year for the year,
Yeah.
Okay.
and then the MOT you got phone bills because you might imagine you got youths.
Yeah.
You're
Oh,
paying their phone
gosh.
bills. You got your electricity, your gas,
Mm-hmm.
bro. There's so much
There's a lot of
expenses.
expenses.
Internet. So you get it. If the car breaks down,
Day to day life. We
Just-
even forget about
just
day to day life.
maintenance.
Going out.
I lie.
maintenance.
This isn't even holidays included.
One salary-
We're talking
Talking
straight
about no
necessities.
holidays
That's what
now.
I'm saying.
One salary it don't run no more.
It doesn't run no more.
Because back in the day, a lot of people say, "Oh, 60 years ago, blah blah blah." Back in the day, it did not run. I mean, it ran back in the day because obviously women couldn't work, so of course there was
Yeah,
measures put
definitely.
in.
Nah, fam, everything
place.
happens in a time. You know what I'm saying? What's the word, man? It happens in a set time. Like it happens.
Season.
Not even a season in a. Regardless, I hear
Era?
what you're saying. An era.
What are you looking for?
I'm not trying to focus on this because I keep doing this. I keep forgetting the specific word. Everything's Oh, we're not doing this. We're not dwelling on this. We're not dwelling on this. But in terms, I hear what you're saying in terms of women. Back in the 60 years ago, it was a man's job to pay the bills, put them. Like social contract has changed. You know what I'm saying? Right now in this world we live in, women have to be working as well and providing to the household. It's just a standard.
Is that a red flag for you then? If a woman says she wants to be a stay-at-home mom,
Stay at home, mum.
What does that even mean to be a stay-at-home mom? Like, so
She
what?
don't do nothing. She just look after the children.
look after children, clean the house, keep the house clean, make sure your dinner's on the table every time you come in the house.
Well, for her to be proposing that, I must be at a very high point in my life.
True.
I have to be. I must be doing very well for her to even propose that.
But for me, that's not something nice. Your mentality to say you
What does that
want.
mean? You're not
to just-
hungry.
Be hungry, exactly.
You're not driven to do something like and provide as that for me. Like saying, "Oh, I just want to chill at home and do this."
That means I wouldn't even be speaking to her in the first place.
But then again, true.
No, what if they switch up?
Oh gosh.
The switching up is scary, you know.
One of my
You're just left
questions.
in a mad thing.
One of the questions we should start asking now is, okay, after you have children, are you still trying to work? That should be a question that we ask. But of course, obviously, I don't know. I feel like because you see how man them are, they're not visionaries. That's a woman's job.
Okay.
That's a woman's job is to be a visionary. So you get to
look out.
To look out. Man them don't do that.
They just live day to day. They
Just
just
live,
look what's
yeah.
right in front of them.
Yeah.
Okay.
So
Terrible.
as a man, if you're a visionary, it's intimidating sometimes because it's like they're not used to man them talking about future. Women aren't used to man them talking about we this, we that. In 10 years, we. It's very much I
us.
and you.
Yeah.
So you get very much separated. So that's another thing that needs to change, man. I just feel like man them need to become visionaries and just
more accountable for their actions.
Yeah. That's it, man.
Accountability is a big term I've been using lately.
Accountability.
It makes sense, innit? Just
People
to be
don't
accountable for your actions, knowing where you're wrong. There's a situation, knowing what did you do to allow the situation to happen, and to like what you're gonna do about the situation. Right. And as adults, we're growing up now, literally growing up, getting old.
Scary, bro.
It's scary.
So
it's literally a thing we need to take care of, because I know growing up now, I wanna like getting children and stuff. It could get techie now, but honestly, what I want to do different in terms of when I don't have a family, I want to be held accountable. For example, if I know I've stepped somewhere wrong, to take accountability for my actions, like knowing, okay, I went wrong there. Being able to say sorry to my child.
Yeah.
That's a big thing to me, saying sorry, I went wrong there, my bad. Because if I'm instilling that into them, they're going to carry on doing the same thing. Children are very influential. That's what they base themselves on, action, not talking. So that's one thing I want to get into them. And communication as well. That's very important for me.
And they can come and talk to you about
anything. Yeah, just feel like there's a safe spot, safe haven. Because that's how resentment comes. I'm not saying I'm resentful to anyone at all. Not at all. Don't get it twisted. But resentment can spark off like that. And I want to prevent that. And of course, what do you guys think about that?
100. I agree. Imagine you having your child, you're there, and you hear your child's chatting to like, I don't know, your friend instead. Oh, uncle, can you do this? Oh, uncle, how do I do this? And it can't come chat to you. You're failing as a parent, of course. Your child can't come and be like, oh, mom, this, that, what happened?
Just keeping everything in the home secure.
Right. That's how it should be.
That's a different type of parenting. I feel like that's probably now the modern day parenting. Back like 50, 60 years ago.
Still.
It's elite.
It's elite parenting, bro.
50, 60 years ago, the kind of parent was just do as you're told. Crying. Why you cry for? That was the type of parenting that maybe our parents were growing up on, and then that's what they know. So it's not even like it's their fault. It's just what they've known. So we can't blame them for that. But now we're in England now, for example, and we just know. I would say even know better that that's not the way to go about it, in terms of, because one thing I know is when we're angry and sad, our parents used to be like to us, why are you crying for? Why can't we cry? There's a reason why we're actually crying. We go through emotions, and when we're laughing, they're not asking us why we're laughing. Same thing. True. We're human, so why can't we be able to express our emotion? And that as I said before, builds resentment, builds hate, and you're not allowed to express yourself. You go out doing demon things. So it literally goes down to the thing, man, to the grain, man. I feel like we're the generation to be doing that. That's how I see things anyway.
Fix things up.
The helicopter parents.
What's that term?
Nah, like they just analyze every single move, bro. Like you just keep you in the box, and then when you get 18,
oh my days,
bro, you move reckless.
Just move reckless.
And that's how I got friends like that, and then you just look dumb,
dude,
fam.
I lie.
You weren't able to do the silly things that we did 15, 16, growing up 17. You're doing them things at 18. It just makes you look silly and out of place.
So, like, I don't know, for probably even the youngers probably tuning in. One thing I'd say is just rebel, man.
Whoa.
no, when I say like,
I know what you're saying.
Because you need to come to a point where I've done that already, man. It's not anything. It's not I'm excited. Let's do this. Like you get it. Like you need to just mature. It's part of maturity. You get me?
It's definitely part of maturity.
Like it's life lessons. You need to learn life lessons. You can't walk on a straight line for the whole of your life. That is so boring.
We learn from experiences, so how can that be the case?
Do you get it?
And living for your parents.
Yeah. Living for your parents, not able to know what actually is right or wrong.
Yeah, what your calling is like. What do you want to do with your life? You want to. Your parents sending you to uni. You don't want to go uni. I want you to be a doctor. Okay. What if on the street? What if on the streets?
What if I want to do podcasting?
I lie.
Why not? It's about pleasing, because we love our parents so much, we just want to please them. But I want to please my mum. I want to please my mum. So, but at the end of the day, my mum's had her life and I have mine. Do you know what I'm saying? It's separate, with separate entities. So we shouldn't. I don't feel like we should be living our life with our parents. But some people in a much dire situation than us, in terms of like if they don't listen to what their mum said, they're getting kicked out of the yard, like stuff like that.
It's mad because it's true.
It's
It's not even funny. It's so bad.
It's so true. Like, and if you look at it like
that's
that,
bad parenting, you know.
that's bad.
I feel like that's bad parenting.
It's bad parenting, but
because you're exposing your child to just the unknown, innit? The world is cold, man. The world is cold.
If we didn't do certain rebellion,
back in the day.
we wouldn't be where we are now in terms of mindset, headset. But I can't. Like, I feel like I got a strong mind now in terms of the people I've filtered through. The experience I've had made me strong, man. You know what I'm saying? I feel level-headed, hungry, ravenous, famished.
That's right.
But yeah, I don't know what you guys been through as well. Like, you know, we've been family and stuff. But in terms of separate lives, what would you guys say about that? What have you experienced that's made you pivotal in terms of strengthened your mindset?
You're saying that.
You lot, man. You know what? I'd say just I don't know, cool. So I'll give an example. Like the first time I ever gave my money, she didn't ask for it. Like, fam, it just felt good, bro.
Felt accomplished.
Like, it felt good. Like being able to just contribute and seeing her smile, even with my dad and all of that, what I've like just contributed towards just his life. It just feels good, bro. You get me? And it just from that it just kind of just flicked a switch in my mind saying, fam, I need to be on this money, this grind. So,
yeah.
Like just to help
out, just get that feeling, that satisfaction.
It's too nice, bro. Obviously, there's certain things I can't talk on pod, innit? But
my God,
they just fam. not like that, but it's just nice.
In family,
such a nice feeling, bro. Because it's like, yeah, man, help.
Giving back to she birthed us. Our parents birthed us, or mother, anyways. Birthed us, you're just giving back to them because they've done everything to get us to this point in life.
Exactly.
Just to give them, because obviously I want to do greatest. Obviously, family first and stuff. Do great for the family, then obviously you can branch off to the friends and whatnot. But just getting your family proud, probably one of the best feelings in the world.
Of course.
I think it is the best feeling in the world, especially for the mum. Doing stuff for the mum, yes. They're crying tears of joy. Must be amazing. Make me cry or something.
I like.
It's amazing.
Mad.
That's why it's slightly it's fuel. That's fuel to the fire for me. It's fuel, fuel for me to like get there. Even if it's not, maybe I'm not doing what she wants me to do. At the end of the day, if I'm successful, if I'm successful, sorry, who cares?
When you're successful,
Yeah, when. Definitely when. Sorry, I don't know why I'm I don't know why I'm bugged like that. When I'm successful,
When you know,
when you're successful, no one cares what you've done to get to the place you're. You're just successful now, man. Successful in uni, successful in podcasting, music, acting.
hello.
There's money on the table. No one's complaining.
no one is complaining.
They're just happy and stuff. So that's what I'm saying. Just give us license to do what we want to do. That's what we need to implement. That's what I'm going to implement.
Is it license? Or if your daughter comes from saying I'm an escort, what are you saying?
My God.
Something reasonable, man. Feasible, man.
No,
that's
bro.
Not feasible.
No,
that's not a feasible.
Nah, and then she's like, "Oh, dad, yeah, man. He just wants my company. I'm getting 10K for just like chilling with him, like dressing up nice and sitting with him. I'm not doing nothing."
Escort. That's why escort actually engage in.
Nah, you don't have to.
relations.
You don't have to.
You're just there to make him look good.
Yeah, or like as a piece of like a bag.
Oh my God, like these Insta girls and that, like a Vixen,
bro.
Vixen's in a music video,
bro.
a Birkin or something,
bro. like that. We don't want to get into that. Why?
You don't want to get into that. I want to get into everything. I wanna get into everything.
When women don't want to be women say they don't want to be what do you call it, objectified? Yeah,
They don't want to be objectified. Yeah,
but then. Like they've got a small portion of the women. Like, as soon as you put money on the table, they become your bag.
10K right there. They moved that.
Bro.
Shivering. Hungry G.
My God.
So like,
Money talks at the end of the day to anyone.
To
man.
everybody.
Money talks, G.
it does.
Put a set amount of money, man, are willing to do a lot
Of stuff, bro.
Someone's putting $1 million in your face, are you sucking Willie?
forbid, bro. We don't do that here, bro. We don't do that here, bro. Hey, we don't do that here, bro. We don't do that here, bro.
You don't do that.
We don't do that.
Oh, I'm just saying money talk, shit. Gotta feed the fam. Imagine your fam on the last penny. Bailiff knocking down the door, shit. You're broke. You're God. So broke, fam.
What's wrong with you?
You see what I mean?
Oh my God. Fam. A mil.
Million's a lot of money, or is it? You think you can blow $1 million quickly?
Yeah.
You
House?
can. Yeah. You can.
A house is a mil.
Who's really paying outright for a house? Mortgage.
No.
100K mortgage. That'll be a mortgage for me.
Listen, if you had a mil, okay, what would you do with a
100K
mil?
for what?
What would you do with a mil if you had a mil?
Firstly, okay, I'm not gonna go in order, but one thing I know I'll do, I would invest in this properly. Because this is even about money. I want to do this, so I would invest in this podcast, and I'll probably get a studio and whatnot, proper stuff. Invest in that. Secondly, dash money to the mum, to the family. Saying thirdly, then I'll start looking at housing.
Yeah, take this.
In the bank account, she's all happy and sweet. Probably invest in housing as well. Probably do an investment thing.
What do you do?
But I need to make that money grow.
Right. What do you do? Nats. What do you do? If you had a mil.
Make sure everyone's nice first. That's not. It's weird though, because I'm the opposite. I don't sort myself out. That's the problem with me. Always look out for other people first, and I'm here. But I need to work.
Selfish in this
I need to work on it still, because I actually feel mad bad sometimes. I'm like, why am I feeling bad, fam? But then like
dog eat dog word.
Yeah. Then I'll just with that meal help out family. Probably pattern up my studio, my music thing properly.
You know what I'm saying?
Like proper. Then obviously start renting it out, get bare gear. Start renting out my gear. I'm seeing the money back anyway.
You are, G. That's what I'm saying. You gotta invest in yourself. If I do this studio thing and it blows, that's me reinvesting money anyway. Then the money comes in. Invest in my crops. You know what I'm saying?
And then you can even rent out your space when you're ready.
Yeah,
and stuff.
yeah. Like what they're doing here.
Exactly. So it's yeah, and then the that's not even gonna be like.
That's
I'm still
probably
gonna have 200K.
That's like 100 something K max. What you're saying.
And then I'll probably buy.
It's definitely a yard thing. It's definitely a yard.
Has to be.
It has to be. Gotta go, man.
Yeah, just the yard, innit? And then, with the yard, I just want to pay it off, so I can just get tenants in there straight away. I don't want to get my money back straight away. No 10 years, waiting 10 years, 15 years for that mortgage to finish. Nah, man.
They say mortgage is 25 years?
So long.
Like
bro, it depends, innit? It depends how much you put down.
Yeah, the depot.
Because you're saying 100K for what? Like
on a mill yard. That's so you have to put 10% depot on the yard.
Nah, but even that's how much is that a month? That's a lot a month, bro.
So you're better off putting a fat deposit down.
You're better off buying it out.
Just buy it out.
And then rent, whatever. And that money, you're not spending nothing again. That money that they're paying for every month is just chicken change extra for you. You're getting another whole income from people living in the house that's already paid for. So you have your job. Imagine you get like whatever a month. Then you get that every month as well. And you're not paying for anything extra.
Everything's just straight inflow. What are you doing at the mill?
Me? First thing I'll do is buy a car and blow it.
Blow the mill, bro. Blow the mill on a Bugatti or something.
Triple drown, baby.
You know them idiots that like this.
Yeah.
Mad. Nah, first thing I do,
saving the money in that. Like, man.
And then light it up like some idiot. I hate when people do that. Now, first thing I'll do.
It's American, bro. That's why they're done out here.
I lie. First thing.
No, I'm interested in what you're trying to say.
So first thing I do is probably give money. First, what I want to do is pay off our mortgage that we have. Pay off the mortgages, pay them off, then sort out everything like family wise, sort that out. Then like you lot said, I'll get a studio for my JM visuals thing. Wayne can shout me out later. Wait. So then get a studio. So when people, like you lot said, when people want to do photography or whatever, I'm nice, a big studio with compartments and stuff, so I can hire it out. People have this part there, and then that's more money coming in. Then I'll buy multiple houses, like say like 250, 300k, but maybe two of them, pay them off, then rent them out. Because imagine I buy like a bigger house, like I'm getting income from one place. So then imagine I do that in 2 areas, maybe just on the outskirts of London.
Around unis.
Yeah, exactly. Buy one and then rent it out. Make sure it's sorted out. Get that income. Then from there, get into property investing. Then have my JM visuals with my photography, my digital art or whatever. Then I can't really get into the music thing like Nats because I'm not on that level.
In terms of pianist, being a pianist? Or?
Nah, that's his field.
Yeah, he's called a multi. What they call you know Jacob Collier.
Don't ever, bro. He's levels, bro.
He's levels. He's
levels,
bro. I can't lie. He is amazing.
No, he plays everything. He plays everything.
He plays anything. Like he's playing instruments I've never seen before in my life. There's my days. He is amazing. I remember I stumbled across him one time on Insta. I've just become obsessed with him. Pause, but came obsessed with him. He is amazing.
He's even doing stuff like he'll go on like Logic, man, find chords to say like Merry Christmas and that. What?
Man,
and it says, and
I'll show you.
It sounds nice, and you're seeing it on the screen, and it says Merry Christmas. I'm like, bro, you're cold.
The Christmas edition one.
Oh my god.
Yeah, I know what you're talking about.
Like even hello, like he types words with chords and that, and it sounds buff. Bro, like it's not foolishness. It sounds buff. Like big him up, man. He's 30, man.
He's been recognized from the Grammys. He's won like 6 Grammys, you know.
Serious?
Yeah, he's recognized. He's recognized, but not on a media level in terms of out there like a Beyonce or whatever. But he's amazing.
You don't need the media, man.
You don't.
It's true.
You don't. But what are you saying? When you talking about the running out stuff with the uni and stuff, what do you guys think about uni? Did you go uni?
So I was in sixth form. I done art, IT, science, and textile because I'm a creative. So then I know I wanted to start my own business from time, but then I didn't know what I wanted to do as well if that flopped. And so then I was like, you know what, let me go uni and do business management just so that exactly.
I did.
So then I was like, let me see whatever. I got 2 unconditional offers and 3 conditional offers. So I went with one of the unconditional offers from what was it? Middlesex, I think. Yeah, Middlesex Uni. Is it North Middlesex Uni or Middlesex?
It's just Middlesex. It's
It's just Middlesex, isn't it?
So.
It's just Middlesex.
Cool.
Yeah.
So then I went there and I started. I was there my first lecture. I was inside and I was there listening to the guy. And he's just waffling, bro.
You weren't locked in.
He's like, what's going to happen in the year? What's going to happen this and the layout? I was like, nah. I just got up and I said to the woman, how do I get out of here? I need to leave. So, the door's over there. I was like, no. I want to like quit uni. So what? You just got here? I was like, yeah, it's not for me. And I just left.
Clocked up from your first lecture.
And I was like,
that's strong.
Yeah, because I'm like, what am I going to pay? And I didn't have to pay nothing because I didn't get no uni money at the time.
You didn't get the student finance or nothing?
So I was like, let me give myself some time to at least a year to at least figure out what I actually want to do.
You took the gap year?
And then, no, it wasn't a gap year. I just stopped going. And then afterwards, I was like, cool, let me see next year if I want to go. But in that time, I'd done an apprenticeship in IT and I just went there. So
you just built off that. Was you happy that you didn't go to uni then?
Yes. But now that we're doing like the audio and the engineering stuff for church now, I kind of wish that if I knew at that time, I would have done audio engineering and that kind of stuff, sound engineering at uni.
So you would have chose what you actually had liking for?
Yeah. Okay. I
Okay.
didn't know that I did. My friends were doing it, but I was like, oh.
You know what it is? Yeah, that's how I feel now. Like, for example, sociology. I love sociology. At the time, I already picked what I wanted to study, which was law. So at the time, I found out I had this love for sociology. It was too late for me to go to do at uni, which is a bit sad. But now I've even found a bigger love for podcasting and talking. So wish I could have done a degree on podcasting.
So what did you do with the uni thing? I remember you were doing the law. What happened?
No, I'm still doing it.
Oh,
yeah.
You don't like it?
You like it?
It's not what I want to do. But I don't know. I'll cross that bridge when I get there. But like, you know, when you have a burning desire for something, I got this. What I'm doing, mate. So I'm doing a business. I'm building a brand here. Like,
you have to.
Like, is this what I want to do? And if this kicks off, then
when it kicks, stop saying this thing,
sorry,
bro.
Sorry.
What did I tell you, bro?
When it kicks off, like, it's gonna be amazing. And obviously, I want to put energy into this. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, man.
I wish I had this like kind of ideal. Actually, everything comes on its own time. But
happen for a reason, true.
Yeah. So now I'm at this crossroad. I gotta pick where I'm going, man, on a Fast and Furious thing.
But then again, it's still you still can kind of do a bit of both. But then you wouldn't be. It will kind of slow down either one of them.
It will definitely slow down. Both of them will be slowed down. Or you know what I'm saying? Or one's gonna be sped up, one's gonna be slowed down significantly. Do you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that's what I'm trying to do though. I'm in the
Balance,
IT thing, but then I'm still trying to do my thing, and I'm trying to do my comic, trying to do this. But then like
it's a lot. But in terms of IT, you're actually getting paid for that, so that's funding.
That's funding this.
It's funding, so you have to do it.
Yeah, exactly. For now, I have to do it.
You have to until you start seeing massive revenue from JM Visuals.
But exactly, when I see the revenue come in, then I can swap and then do like private stuff or like IT, somebody this, that, whatever I can do, go for that. But my main thing will be my JM. That's what I want to get to, but it's gonna
We
take.
will get to it. Everything takes time, consistency, energy, determination.
Consistency is key.
Consistency is everyone always has to be. If you want to be successful, you gotta be consistent. That's one thing I've heard. That's always the tone. Consistency. What do you think about uni?
You know what? I did the uni thing.
Did you finish?
Nah. But with the uni thing, so with the I was studying jazz and audio engineering, innit? More time I did it for church because like obviously the sound and that at church was a bit
Yeah.
like you get me.
Sort it out nicely.
What do you mean the sound in terms of the sound of Hackney Pentecostal?
When you see the old videos compared to the new videos, all the audio and the sound is this guy.
Okay.
No.
You need to gas me. When you say audio in terms of how it sounds or in terms of actual beats and stuff.
Both.
Okay.
How it sounds like both, innit? Whatever.
Okay.
But then it's like once in the middle of uni, I've gone we finished church. So I'm like, I don't want to do this no more.
You don't want to do church or uni anymore?
No, as in the uni thing.
Okay.
Like, so I just said, you know what? This music thing is booming anyway. Get me? Churches hired me and
as the lead.
No, just as a musician, innit?
Okay.
I was nice, so I just said, you know what? The uni thing, I've done what I needed to do.
In terms of learning, you got your
learning.
learning.
I got the learning thing. So let me just. I came here for what I wanted.
Okay, so in terms of you didn't get the degree, but you got the learning.
Yeah, I got the learning,
which sparked your what you got now.
Jeez,
that does make sense because the degree, obviously, the degree holds weight, but then everything starts with learning. But if I was to educate myself in, for example, Forex exchange or something, if I get a hard education on that, making money, I'm not getting no degree from that. So it's all about learning, innit? Yeah, I hear that. So
yeah, man, that's what I did. But I'd definitely say apprenticeships over uni, man. Especially if you can get like a level 4 apprenticeships that send you to uni.
Degree apprenticeship.
You're nice. You get me? But because with the uni thing, especially if you're not a classroom person, there's not really much benefit to it unless because I've got a lot of friends. Yeah, they've studied law, they graduated this, and they got their first and their 2-1s. Fam, they're working a 9 to 5 in the office.
They ain't using that degree, Jack, bro. They ain't using it.
No.
I know so many, bro. They're not using their degree.
Is it because they can't, or they don't want to anymore?
No, it's definitely. I don't think it's not.
They can't.
They can't because it can't be a thing not wanting to. Because if you got the degree, you best use it. You know what I'm saying?
But then some people get a degree, and then like imagine you know what I mean? Like imagine if I got the business management degree or whatever. You know, I'm not gonna use that.
You're not gonna use. It depends.
There's so many
depends
different...
if I actually graduated. I'm gonna use what I have. I'm gonna use my skill set.
I know bare people. One's got a degree in what was it? Is it forensic science or something?
Wow, that's a big degree.
One of them forensic science. Guess what they're doing? They're working in a school.
Is it just their passions change?
Nah, because more time, a lot of these jobs, they're generals, man. They will say, "Oh, you need experience."
Yeah.
So
That's what they say.
after you've gone uni, now you need experience.
How you gonna get it?
Are you gonna get the experience?
You should have got the experience before going uni.
That's
How
why
you gonna do that?
That's what I'm saying.
That's why the apprenticeship gives you the experience and the degree. What you're laughing though.
Yeah.
Best of both worlds.
So
It's true.
for me, that's the best thing to do, man. The apprenticeship. If you get one, do it, man.
If you can get a degree one, I know
A degree on level 14.
She's got 7-hour exam. She's doing accounting, business accounting degree, apprenticeship. So she's working with a company, and they pay for her uni stuff. She don't pay no loan, no none of that. The company pay for it, pay for her exams. She's got 7-hour exam today. She's gonna after at the end, she's gonna be laughing.
In terms, she got the degree and experience, so she's
It's long,
and she's in the company already.
So she already got a salary cap, like
Salary, company, experience. And
so she's ahead. She's ahead of a lot of men.
Yeah. And she does a business on the side too.
Raking it in,
man.
Experience.
Even
That's
this
what people
law
look
firm,
for.
even law firms, they do it as well. Like, a lot of people don't know that. They don't know that law firms can send you to uni.
Law firms, they got you doing all pro bono and all of that.
What?
Pro bono work, so like work that you're doing for free. In terms of you're doing cases for free, just to get the experience up, so you can actually now get into the real cases.
See what I mean? That's
No, it's just time set back, time that could have been put into something else that's worthwhile.
Exactly.
That's
everything's time,
you know.
Yeah.
And I got to realize some of these law people and these people are corrupt, bro.
Yeah, everything's that system's corrupt, isn't it?
Corrupt.
That
Industry's
system is
corrupt.
peak, bro.
Yeah,
So get high up.
I'm learning, and like what I've seen with certain situations of people going court and stuff. I'm like, these people said this. These people lied like this. They changed people's report and in their face.
Yeah, what's it called again? I don't know, manipulating what they're saying. You know, what happened to Chicago 5, that kind of incident as well? The Chicago 5, the thing on Netflix.
No, I've seen that. You
know.
haven't seen that?
The black kids.
You're a movie
the black
guru,
kids.
bro.
Sorry, When They See Us.
Oh yeah, when
Yeah,
they see us.
yeah, sorry.
Oh yeah, I was like Chicago 5. What's that?
Was it
No,
5
but-
of them? It was 5 of them.
Five,
though.
but it's not called Chicago.
It's not, yeah, I bugged out. But
But I
When They
knew
See
what you're
Us,
talking about.
when they see us, that kind of thing where they manipulated statements.
Of course. It's mad.
That's what they're doing to us. What they're
It's mad.
doing.
And they all know each other as well.
Yeah.
There was one, my auntie was telling me that there was one certain judge woman. So then this man, he married this lady and then they divorced. So but as it is in this country, the woman somehow had everything pretty much. The man's paying for the mortgage every month. He's not living in there. She went to get new man living in the house that he has to pay for, and she's friends with the judge. So she was there chatting to the judge. Oh, allow me. Every time he wants to appeal, oh, allow me. When he wants to go to another court, she will tell that judge. The judge will tell that judge, oh, allow the woman. So he allowed it, and then she's like, oh, she told my auntie. My auntie's like, you know what? We're gonna pray. She's like, we're gonna pray. And she said, today, this judge is not gonna be there when we pray. And she said she prayed and whatever. And then the man was friends with my auntie. So the man said, she's like, go ask again. So then the man went, and then he said he wants to appeal for, I don't remember what it was, but at the time, the house was sold. He paid off the house.
Okay.
Now she wants to remortgage the house and make him pay it again. I was like, what?
How is that even
When I heard-
possible?
Exactly. So then she was like, oh,
Woman, man.
listen. The woman was like, oh, judge, I'm not gonna say her name, but anyway, the judge, she was like, oh, you come sort this out. So after the judge was like, oh, I can't, I'm on holiday. Right after the prayer. So then afterwards, some next judge, an intern that came in that was helping one of the other judges came in, and they're like, oh, done the sort and sorted it out. And then they said that the man is going to be split 50-50.
Okay.
And then the judge came back now from her annual leave, and then she's like, oh, go, like, sort it out. Like, you're saying 50-50. Then the judge's like, sorry, I can't remember the word my auntie said, but what my colleague has done, I can't undo it.
Okay.
So from there,
Brilliant.
the man was able to get the thing. I was like, these people are corrupt.
Prayer
Little
works.
demons.
Prayer works.
What's a 50-50?
I'm sure it was 50-50, she said.
Is that even a mock you're saying? It shouldn't even be that. Why is it still paying if they're not
Exactly.
together?
Right.
Oh, okay.
Nothing to do with him. She already paid off he already paid off the first mortgage.
Yeah, we need drinks, innit?
My throat dry.
My throat is dry and all sweet.
Speaking.
I had some food at home, you know, some like rice and prawns.
Auntie makes the best rice.
Auntie
makes the best rice.
She does. I won't lie.
Yeah, rice. It was.
Your mum makes the
proper.
best rice. Auntie Noda makes the best fish for me. And like,
I
why is she looking at me like that?
And I said, is it? Because you haven't tasted my dad's fish, innit?
I have.
No, you haven't, bro.
But okay, so
You haven't tasted my dad's fish, bro.
What I know for sure, Auntie Sophie makes one of the best dumplings.
the best
ever.
dumpling. Mum makes the best dumpling.
Alright,
Who makes the best fried chicken?
My mum don't even make fried chicken like that.
I think I'll give it to your mum. You know. I'll probably give it to your mum.
Who makes the best macaroni? Auntie Millie. Dangerous macaroni.
Is it nice? Asian.
Asian made some the other day. It was, you know when it's like creamy.
Oh, was that?
Okay.
Was that?
No, he didn't make that one.
He made that one?
That was mum. Mum made that one.
That was elite.
He made some afterwards. It was creamy.
The Asian can slide cook, you know.
this? I said, Mum, did you make this?
You can slide cook still. You can slide coleslaw as well. Coleslaw as well,
Yeah.
Auntie Millie.
Yes.
That coleslaw is banging.
Wait, what do you lot want? No, hold on. What do you lot
Where
want?
you ordering from?
And what do you lot want? And what you lot feeling?
I'm feeling a nice drink, fam.
I'm buying food with the drink, you know.
What food you getting?
What food do you want, Joe?
Somebody bring the tacos.
Me personally,
What?
I've had African food before, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I've had it multiple times. Even the other day, I had some shoot and the woman was African and this stuff. It was nice, but I'm not feeling it right now.
Right.
African food.
Are you saying Nigerian jollof or Ghanaian jollof? As Jamaicans, how are we looking at that?
Me, I don't know. I don't know.
Secondly, I don't know
eat it
either.
like that.
I don't really.
I don't.
Yeah,
eat
like
that,
I
so
just have
you
the
tell
jollof.
me.
My
You
mum
tell
made
us.
it a couple times as well.
You know what? Yeah, this conversation is so stupid because
They both bang.
they, like no, the Ghanaian shops don't bang. The Ghanaian jollof in the shops, all this, it's nasty, bro.
Swear.
But yeah, if you go to someone's house and eat, obviously not everybody's house because you don't eat.
You know,
from
I'm
everybody.
from Pete.
Yeah,
But like-
man taught me that from young.
Like,
Money, I'm
like
from
my boys, some of them are Ghanaian, innit?
Yeah.
So their mum made proper jollof. But
Okay.
in the Nigerian jollof is just nice everywhere. So just one ups the Ghanaian jollof, innit?
Do you have like onions in your jollof? Do you like onions in it?
Nah, bro, I kind of
Plain Jane.
plain Jane. Like
What do you have with beef stew or something?
Do you know?
you can't put. Come on, bro. You're kind
It
of.
just have to be
know.
straight in
I
it. It
don't
has to be
know.
straight
Yeah,
jollof.
yeah. You can't have jollof and stew because you're with the jollof here. You're basically making rice and stew
You're,
already.
you're basically going against
Do they have the
actual
meat?
thing.
I've had jollof a few times here. Jollof. How is it?
Jollof rice.
Jollof.
Jollof rice.
I've had some, but then like, I just see it's the rice as the rice. Don't you have meat with it?
Yeah. Like
That's what I meant.
beef.
Sorry,
It only slaps with beef.
Okay.
If it like the way like
you don't.
Africa.
When I said stew, I mean like not like you have the meat. You put. You know how we make like curry goat and then you put the gravy.
You're
on
talking
top
about the
of it.
stew.
That's
like
kinda what I
gravy,
meant.
Okay. Oh,
I feel like that's a bit oily, man.
Isn't stew and like say if they
Stew
say
is-
beef stew, isn't it like if they make beef, cook it down and with the sauce?
when you said stew, that's the kind of idea.
That's what I was.
thinking
You know how we have stew chicken? Is it
Yeah.
not like that?
That
Oh right, yeah, it is.
Yeah. So like you have the jollof there and then you have the beef stew, whatever. Put the stew and then little gravy.
Well,
kind
that's
of
the
thing.
only thing. That's the only meat I eat from there, you know, because I just feel like every other meat is a bit. It just doesn't touch Caribbean meat. You get me?
For me, I didn't know that they had tough chicken. There's a thing called tough chicken, you know.
what the you have to,
It's
Like
like
hard.
they like one of my colleagues was telling me they have tough chicken and they like it tough.
Is it-
So when I went to the photography thing, yeah, I'm like, I'm fighting my food. I don't like fighting my the chicken.
It's juicy and succulent and just.
And it just fall off the bone.
Full-
Hey, killing me.
Mama.
Hey,
glory!
Hallelujah.
Hallelujah!
sorry, something going to me. Something going to me. Our family's cooking is amazing.
My gosh.
No, but a lot of people say that. Oh yeah, my mom can cook, man. Yeah.
This is
No, it's crazy.
It's
When it was Michael's
downright
birthday,
crazy.
yeah, Mom was like, "Oh, well, everybody's saying me cook good, make it." I was like, "Mom, it's normal for us, but for them, they don't get that food."
Yeah.
Even
don't get
even other Caribbeans, bro. Like,
Yeah.
just
They don't do it right.
They don't do it like even. Fam, we're making rice and peas with coconut milk and that instead of getting the
Yeah.
instead of getting
Listen,
the
I've done
actual
that before.
coconut.
Can't lie, I've done
Nah,
that
it's dead,
before.
man. Get the actual
It
coconut.
doesn't slap as much. You're right.
So like, it's even small things like that.
Best rice and peas I've ever had in my life. made from his Uncle Nogo.
Oh my
God.
I think I've heard that as well.
That's
I've heard
coldness.
Nogo, yeah.
I had the right, and tear came out my eye. I promise. I said, Uncle, what do you make?
I already you man saw it. I lifted up my hand before he even said anything.
I've heard that.
The tear came out my eye, and literally I had rice and peas, and then he had made curry and something. I think it was oxtail actually. Oxtail was sweet. Just I went like this.
And then when you suck it, suck the bone after. Pause.
You have to get it.
Yeah.
No, this guy.
No, can't lie. I've heard that.
Listen, the oxtail, you have to suck the oxtail.
Wait, what are you making the sound?
You gotta say pause, man.
I know, you have to say pause.
All right, we're sorry. Pause.
Food is amazing. So.
No, what, I don't get that. Sorry, what's that pause thing?
You man fancy like a Dixie chicken? That Dixie chicken is actually sweet, you know.
Okay, I don't mind.
The Tottenham one. Come on, man. The one opposite McDonald's.
I'll probably just get like 4 wings max. Or since we're being advocates for brown food, we could say Brown Eagle.
Brown Eagle is meaty, and that's even our family that made. But he's not core family, but he's family.
I remember one time he bopped there. Uncle Nelgo said, "Yo,
listen, Uncle Nogo knows everybody.
Yeah.
Everybody.
Well, Lidge family.
Lidge family.
You know, I don't get love like that in there though.
Maybe he don't know you.
Because
Telling me a Negel nephew.
There we go.
More time he franchised it, so he's never there.
Oh, okay, he's the CEO.
Yeah, so he doesn't cook.
Oh, okay.
But when he used to cook, he used to bang. Now they fell off. They got some next cooks.
That's the worst thing, you know.
1 hour 12.
I only got 2 hours.
No, I'm not saying in a rush. I'm just saying.
Have you got 2 hours?
Yeah.
I was a bit.
It felt a bit long. It felt a bit
longer.
No, it felt shorter.
Yeah, we haven't got it this long.
Damn, all right.
Yeah, with podcasting, it cuts you. That's how conversation is. But this is a perfect time for me to fit in word of the day. I forgot it last time. I do this. I do a word of the day thing. So the word of the day today is confabulate. You guys know what that means?
No, sir.
Well, basically, confabulate means to engage in conversation. Pretty high-end term. And since I missed out on last ones, I'll put in another one. Inception.
Have you seen the movie?
Yes. I watched that movie at least 10 times.
We're talking about the YouTuber.
There's a YouTuber called Inception.
Cold YouTuber. Like he does player reviews, isn't it?
That is a massive name.
Yeah. He's serious though.
Anyways, let me say that Inception basically is the establishment or starting point of an institutional activity.
Oh, I didn't know that, you know.
Yeah, proper big. I thought Inception was a thought. Well, that's how they perceived it to be. A thought. I guess that could be it as well. Yeah. Inception, the start. It was obviously a starting idea. Inception. That's the word of the day. Confabulate. Confabulation. And inception.
What's confabulation again?
To engage in talk. Nice word. It's a high-end term, so.
I went on a date one time, and this girl, she did not confabulate.
Yeah, she didn't really talk.
She was on her phone, bruv.
Pardon, and I bet you ended up paying as well.
Are you right? No, I promise I didn't. She was on her phone.
Well, you don't think about that. Oh, Lord.
She was on her phone. I was like, listen, can you put your phone down? I put mine like this on Do Not Disturb. I was like, put your phone down. She's like, I'm sorry. So she put it down or whatever.
If you do this, some girls, they feel
yeah,
like
that's what I was about to say.
Let them think what they want, man. I put it down. I was like, listen, this is us talking. And she's there talking whatever on her phone side. And she went back on it. I was like, listen, that's it. Can we get the bill? Half done. I paid for my
swear it was like that. No way, that's a poor day.
No, that's
Was you sad?
No, I wasn't sad. I was just like, yeah, okay, cool. I know how you are. I know how you flex. Bye.
Now, you see me, yeah? You see when it comes to first dates, yeah? I'm always gonna pay, but if the woman don't flinch, like just go, I'm like, nah, it's alright, you know. Even because obviously some girls know the game, they'll do it anyway.
Yeah, they do it for
but do it, innit? Even just do it.
Yeah.
And if you're just like this, and then you pick up your phone, you're like,
show some integrity.
I lie.
I'm just like, I bet
50-50.
50-50, bro. I'm not joking. Even, like, I don't ramp. I don't ramp.
It's never happened to me though, where they haven't flinched.
Yeah.
It's never happened to me either. But
I can't lie. If I'm being really honest, I haven't really been out like that with girls. I don't really like doing that because I'm not really willing to go out with certain girls like that. I'm very hesitant to like just go out and pay for someone. Why am I doing that? I wasn't really on that because why am I doing that? Like I got to rate you. I'm shook at getting ginnels, man. I don't be getting ginnels out here. Women are.
Yeah, some of them
are mad.
Tedious.
It's true though. I get what you're saying. So how do you chat to people? How do you
converse? How do I how do I confabulate?
Tinder.
Nah, not Tinder. Nah, that's Jesus Christ. Nah, you know people just use Tinder to just get what they need.
Listen,
you man,
about that life.
you're not about that. I'm not about that life.
No dating apps.
Nah, no dating apps either. What do I do? I just.
They just slide in the DMs.
Yeah.
You look so nice, Tyree.
Tyree, are you Tyree?
Tyree Rion, the one I've heard about.
My name's Hart, man. Hart in these streets, man. Oh man.
Wait, it's funny still. Sorry.
Huh?
My boy knows I'm on the pod, innit?
I swear, showing some love.
Nah, the man don't even nuts on the snaps too.
Hey, since I would say you're an advocate for misogyny.
Have you seen this? Have you seen this thing? His private story.
Yeah.
Nah.
Jesus.
Where did that idea?
Nah, you know what?
Incept.
I don't know. I just saw. I thought my mic is feeling. Oh, sorry, my bad. I just felt like I just seen a lot of hate on men on the TL and that. And obviously, I'm party to blame because obviously you're not gonna go out your way to follow man them you don't know, innit?
Mm-hmm.
Or you don't go out your way to follow anyone you don't know. But if someone follows you, that's a woman, and you follow her back,
standard.
Some of them are eye candy, innit?
Mm-hmm.
But anyway,
Oh gosh, not eye candy.
but
AC is really done.
yeah, I just saw a lot of hate towards men. And it just kind of made me deep it. Like, there's no one that's kind of standing up for us.
You're saying some of the hate that we get is unwarranted.
Unwarranted, bro. Like everything in life is accountability and life choices.
Mm-hmm. Life choices.
Don't blame man for your choice of your poor choice in men.
Oh my!
Don't do that.
The men and trash thing shouldn't be a thing. It shouldn't be a topic of conversation.
Your taste in men are trash.
Yes. Oh my god!
Don't
all my podcasts are linking because this is what I said last pod.
Oh,
my
swear
God.
down.
This is all linking. It's crazy. Literally, don't blame. It's literally your taste in men that's poor.
That's all it is. You like the badness. You like.
That's what they want. They want big
They want
bad
the
man.
badness, and when them bad man be
lick
bad,
them down, then
you're
what?
not ready for the badness.
Men
No,
is
but
trash,
they don't
man.
want it.
Oh,
They
These
don't.
drug
yeah.
dealers and that, like
That's what
Even
they want.
still, there are some man them out there that they like to do the facade thing.
yeah,
I don't rate that, fam.
Image.
If you want to pop it, tell them, yo, I want to pop it.
Okay.
Like, you get me? Like,
Or the
don't-
facade thing in terms of their intention of what they want to
yeah,
do.
that's dead, man. That's so wet. It's too moist, fam. It's too moist.
Well, it's just straight up, yeah.
Straight up, yo, this is what I'm on. This is what I'm on, fam. Why do you?
Growing older, definitely that is the kind of way to go about
No,
it.
what are you like?
course.
That's what you're. I've been like that from early. There's no. Why are you putting a girl in a relationship you're not trying to wife her?
The relationship. You
that's
know what it is?
true.
People try to say they like. Oh, I like a girl just to get in. That's what I would say people on when younger, like secondary school days, definitely was very prominent back then.
Right. I
Not now though. That's a bit. Bro, we're 21. That's
no,
a
but
bit mad.
even back in the day when girls used to hate me for me just saying,
You're 23 soon.
is it?
No, I'm deep.
You are in it. You're 23 in it.
August.
Flipping hell.
That's like
Jesus Christ!
June, July, August.
July, August.
Yes,
Crazy.
23.
I turned 20 the other day, fam.
I'm 21 still.
It's mad. But well, deep it, time flying, isn't it?
That's scary, bro.
You look scared. It's like it is. You know why? It's 'cause
7 years and 30. Jesus,
It's the
that's bad.
it's the 30 talk when it gets a bit tough.
That's a bit crazy. But carry on, sorry.
No, but so in terms of even back in the day, a lot of girls used to hate, man, because I used to say, "Yo, this is what I'm on. I don't really like you're paying. Well, I'm not putting you in a relationship because I'm not on that. I've just always been like that. Like this whole new wave of being true to your intentions.
Word up to you then. That's props.
And
to
then
you
even in terms of like it's only now where like black men and women are like treasures and all of that. Fam, I've been like that from early as well. My first, you seen my first.
Yeah, in terms of what, black women being treasured or what are you talking about?
As in, no, black people and like especially darker skinned people.
Okay. Oh,
Like,
okay.
back in the day, you're blick, you're that, you're this, you're
on
that.
the colorist thing.
Yeah, on the colorist thing. You get me? So, like now, even now, when certain girls approach me, I'm just like, I feel like you're just on the trend thing. Like you're just on what's popping. I'm not really feeling that.
Yeah, popping. That's what I was speaking as well about somebody else about everything being a social construct. There was a time where being flipping skinny was a trend.
Yeah,
now everyone's rating the meaty, thick things. You know what I'm saying?
True.
It's not about being a trend. It's about knowing who you are. What I always say is knowing who you are, knowing what you want. Yes. So once you've established that, you're good to go, man.
I know what you want.
I
You like the meat.
Yeah, I like.
That movie too, man. You need to copyright that. You need to what's the word?
Yeah, copyright.
You need to no, that's not what it is. It's not copyright. It's the other one.
Trademark.
Trademarking. Clean.
Brass.
Brass.
Could be the start into this thing. Brass. Welcome here on TYREERIONTALKS. You know what I'm saying?
So yeah, man. I'm very much on edge now in terms of if a woman was to approach me, I'm just like, are you just on me because I'm popping? Do you get it?
Clout is a mad drug, you know.
Drug, bro.
It's a drug.
Terrible.
And you know what they say? Once you start building up a reputation, it's when when you start getting the love, who are real and who's not. People always say stay with your trusted ones who were there from the beginning. I believe in that as well. Because when other people start coming in, it's scary, man. I'm actually scared because obviously when I was doing Nyamin and that, I was getting love. Nyamin was big. Remember Nyamin?
Yeah.
I gotta start doing Nyamin again.
Why are you stopping? You're the one that's preaching about consistency. Gave you a whole sermon.
But I'm doing the consistency with this now. You see, Ian probably just gonna get me mad.
But
big
Nyamin isn't hard.
You don't.
Nyam.
No, but the thing is, with Nyamin, once a week or once every 2 weeks, and then you just gym it off. Or
you know what it is? I need to start. I'm gonna start doing it. I'm looking to do a Tyreeon Talks and have that under. So Tyreeon Tastes. And then have it so like Nyamin, and then maybe going out to different food places. It's everything. I got ventures, man. I'm focusing on.
Too funny. The way he eats is too funny.
The thing is, we actually all eat like that, you know. When we're family.
Not me, bro. Nah, I've got etiquette, bro.
Not everyone. You got etiquette. I like that term. That's a big term. Etiquette. I learned that the other day. Do you think I eat mad?
Nah, you eat mad, bro. You eat like. Like it's mad. Like even if you had let's test it right now. Let's order the food, man.
You haven't ordered that for you ordered it.
No, because you said that. Fam, you said that the pod.
You said you want
no, I'm not saying I'm in a rush. I'm just saying.
Oh,
like,
I thought you were
on accomplished.
Oh, Burger King is looking at me, you know.
Burger King, that is crap.
Burger King is so dead.
Is it
crap?
What? McDonald's, Burger King, KFC.
KFC, McDonald's, Burger King.
Nah. McDonald's. I don't even know.
Nah.
After I went to Jamaica. I didn't have KFC for 2 years.
Why? What happened?
It's so dead compared to Jamaica. Jamaica KFC
come on,
dirty.
Man. Even with patties, like fam, I can't tell you the last time I had a patty, bro.
Okay, that's different.
Brown Eagle patties, nice, it's good.
No, it's not.
Brown Eagle patties are.
You know what it is? I'm talking about the standard. We're in the standard of the UK. I can't do nothing else. So in terms of standard, I gotta do what I gotta do.
I get what you mean.
But then we're talking Jamaica. Of course, the best is out there.
Yeah, I get what you mean.
What's that shop called in Jamaica? The
Tasties. My God.
The brown bag going, oh my gosh, man. You lot are making me hungry.
In my belly's rumbling. You gotta hear it.
I need a good drink.
Oh my days.
That's a here as well.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, man.
We're back here. You know what, Nats? We never even actually got into where the idea, the concept of misogyny even started from. Like where actually, what did you say? What's the TL? The TL started. Like what actually?
Oh yeah, that's what. It's literally the TL, man. Because I just felt like there was no advocates for man them. I just felt like every man left, right, centre. Every man's just getting it. You get me?
Is it like a religion for you now? Would you say?
No,
like in terms of like you believe in it, and if you're willing to, for example, you guys go to church, you believe in Christianity, that's your religion. You're advocates for it, no? You would say you're advocates for Christ.
Yeah.
So would you say not on that kind of level?
I wouldn't
not
say
that same level.
Bro. I wouldn't say I'm a misogynist.
You wouldn't say that.
I'm an advocate for men. Pause.
No, I get it. That pause
yes, it's basically like on a. We had a term for it as well.
Yeah, before.
Yeah,
it wasn't pause. It was something else.
It was like Michael made it up, innit?
Yeah.
Freddie or something.
Now Freddie was the.
Freddie is you actually being.
Yeah, the thing.
chicks.
Yeah.
But then what was it?
We had it,
had
bro.
one.
Oh. It was like,
So who is this pause thing? Actual.
it's actually a thing. It's established.
Okay,
It's
cool.
established.
Sorry, I didn't know
Pause.
that. It's bad. I haven't been in school for how many years?
Yeah,
and
bro.
Some stuff I'm hearing, I'm like, what?
Yeah, it's actually we're getting to that age, bro.
Some slang I'm hearing, I'm like, what? Even this thing simp, yeah. I didn't
Simp.
know what the hell that was. I posted some drawing that I done, yeah, and then somebody told, oh, I'm simping these two emojis,
Oh,
and then somebody else was like, oh, simp, you got me simping. I'm simping hard. I was like, what the hell is this?
What?
So I had to go
Is it
upstairs.
it's simple. Is it an acronym?
No,
I don't think so.
nah, it's not.
It's not.
It's just literally simp. Simp is just a man that just always agrees with women that has no mind of his own. That's a simp. You don't want to be a
Really?
simp.
You don't want to be a simp.
They're the toxic that need to be like. What's
That's
the
them
word?
TL man. That's simp.
Them man that just love.
That's
They
love.
they say
They're
things
just
for
hungry. Yeah, they're just hungry for women. They
for
do anything.
attention.
Yeah,
for
just
attention.
to just
like
please
that
women as well.
that Justin LA boy, whatever the boy,
The boy on Twitter.
bro. You see that you and there's another.
I know you're talking
I know
about.
you're talking
Justin
about.
Labarge.
Them man there, they
Okay.
fam, something needs to happen to them. Sorry, God.
So it says simp is a
It's
slang.
like their account needs to get blocked or something. They just say the maddest things. They advocate for anything a woman does, she's right, basically.
Okay.
Yes,
Okay.
that- Definitely
Go.
not
I saw one thing saying, if a man can't provide, give you £200 prior to you being on a date, don't date him.
£200 prayer. What is this? Am I your workplace?
And when he gives it to you, finesse it because all he wants is your nut.
That's
£200 prayer.
That's simping.
Nah, get out of here.
Get out of here,
Get
man.
out of here, man. The simp is a slang insult for men who are seen as too attentive and submissive to women, especially out of a failed hope of winning some entitled sexual attention or activity from them.
Okay, so when you flip and get anal and not get rated,
And he's doing the most.
he gets do the more to try get
So
her.
that
Try
doesn't
come on
count.
his angle.
Okay, that doesn't.
It makes me cringe.
So have you ordered already?
bro.
So I want to get in the big topic here. Yeah. How do you guys go about explaining Christ to people? Being evangelists.
Go on, Nats.
No, I did that last time. No, it's your turn, bro.
Okay, so for me, it's because especially in this day and age, people don't really want to hear Bible too tough. They like that is there, but people don't really want to hear that too tough. But it's the way that you live. That alone should be your light. Glory. Once the way you live is your light. You don't even have to open your mouth too tough. People be like, "Are you a Christian?" And then from there, you can be like, and you explain. Because when somebody sees that you don't do this and you don't do it, not because it's like people always say, "Oh, rules and it's nothing to do with rules." Especially in the other religions, yeah, there's certain things where like life lessons and you learn like there's certain ways that you should be as a person. You know that you're not gonna go around start murdering people, have hate and all that. Them kind of things there, yeah. So in the Bible, it's called the fruits of the spirit. That's love, joy, long suffering, temperance, all them stuff that we know is good. As a child of God, you should have that. And once you show that, people are automatically switched from seeing all the evil that's going on and see the good in you. And from they see the good in you, then that way you can then talk to them. And also another thing is testimony, where God has done something for you,
Make sure you
and
let
showed
people know.
himself to you. Then you can go. Then you can tell people about that. It's a testimony of what God has brought you from, or what He's done for you, and He showed them, and then they'll be intrigued. Like, oh wow! It's nothing where like the marketing campaigns where they go out and try to bring you in. And
People
all that.
like people at the mic and they're saying, "God of Jesus," started saying scriptures from the Bible, Matthew 12.
People. The thing is, I get what they're doing, but people don't want to hear that. People do not want to hear that.
It's not. You wouldn't say it's productive.
It's not
Yeah,
productive.
just like Jehovah's Witness. Don't knock them on the door.
They haven't done that in a long time, though.
No, I
haven't seen it in years now. Like probably.
But you're
7
right.
years.
You're right.
A couple of years, of course, because it's COVID. But
True.
like, do you get? That's not how you bring people to Christ.
So where does it all start from? Like
Yourself as an individual, innit?
Okay,
make
that's how you
sure
broadcast.
you don't, like, be the light.
Number one, know God for yourself. When you know God for yourself, you can help somebody.
How do you get to know God though? Like, how do you explain it to people that just see it as? Because people do see the Bible as a storybook and just like a thing that's been made up, fictional. How do you like convince them that is an actual thing? Because is God is intangible. You can't feel him, you can't see him. So how do you
can feel him, brother?
Yes,
You can feel him,
you
brother.
can feel him, you can
feel
hear him.
You can hear him, brother.
I know, like.
But okay, but for people that haven't actually
been in that position.
experienced him, how do you convince it? Because it's
bro.
It's you can't see, you can't feel. Obviously, yeah, go on. How do you go about doing that? Because they're saying a higher entity, higher being. How do you explain that? How do you get there? Because it's hard. It is hard.
Yeah, of course.
Just pray. Pray. Tell the person you don't need to be religious to pray.
So
pray.
who are you praying to? Praying to air?
Just address God.
CO2.
Address God, innit?
To adjust God.
Address God and believe the prayer, because God doesn't work if you've got a speck of doubt, and you don't work with doubt. You have to believe. You have to first of all say, you know what, cool. Let me try this thing. Drop all your doubt and say, you know what, I'm gonna pray. Let me pray to this God.
To this God. So it could be, for example, maybe Jesus or God.
Same,
what about
same
Allah or
person.
anything? What do you mean? Like people will. So you're just praying to a God. So
No, to this God, the God, the
God.
only God,
okay.
The God.
But
the
we're
God.
speaking to an atheist here now.
But listen, one thing here that you have to remember: a God can be anything. You know, your child could be your God because you worship your child. Some people literally idolize and worship their child.
You're talking. On
You
that.
have some people, they have people's statues and whatever. They worship the statue.
I swear it says in the Bible not to do that.
Yeah,
Exactly, idolatry.
there's this thing where COVID happened and people literally had the statues that they were worshiping, they threw them in a bin because bare people died of COVID, and they're like, oh, we prayed to the statues and the statues didn't help. Like anything that you make big and idolize is a god to you.
So if you make God big, He will reveal Himself to you.
He
It's
will.
like our salvation is based on faith, right? So having faith is literally the first step. Having faith that there is, it's just the first step. Before repenting, before baptizing, before in Jesus' name,
So baptized in Jesus' name.
in Jesus'
Okay.
name.
That's vital.
2:38.
That part in it.
Acts 2:38. And if you read the rest of the Bible, you'll never find another scripture where they baptize in the Father, Son, and Holy Spirit. I'm just putting that out there. Go research that yourself.
The Father is a title. The Son is a title. The Holy Spirit.
You believe in one God.
Oh, hallelujah.
Hallelujah.
Oh,
But
hallelujah.
anyway, so if faith is, according to Hebrews, faith is what is it, Joel? The substance.
What?
Faith is the substance
Of things hoped for.
Hoped for.
The evidence of things not seen.
Okay.
So
oh my God.
You need faith.
Oh my God.
So
It's
you
powerful.
can't see. Of course, you can't see faith, but you have faith to. So you can't see God. So, but you need to have faith that God is there.
Okay, so you're basically saying, are you being advocates for Christianity, or are you just being advocates for just a God? In a sense, just a God. Have faith for a God, not
No,
Jesus. So what are you saying?
No. Jesus is God, bro.
So Jesus is God.
Jesus is God.
But we're speaking now. What I'm saying is we're speaking to a person that has no idea of religion. So they don't know Jesus is God. They don't know that.
How you break that down to them is just show them love. Like you don't need to force Christ down somebody's throat. You don't need to
Jesus.
You don't need that.
Yeah.
Pause. Go.
Pause. Yeah. Pause.
Yeah. You don't need to hassle them about coming to church. Go for a cup of coffee. Go out to eat. Go get to know the person as a person first before you try to even evangelize to them. Because a lot of Christians, what they like to do, they just like to, because it's so right and the conviction is there. They just want to share it. But there's ways of going around about it. Sorry, you need to be wise and use wisdom, because I know, of course, you say things that I love, but once it's easier to get someone to church by just getting to know them as a person, being their friend. You understand? It's not about who can speak in the most tongues, who can jump the highest. It's about love. That's what Christianity is literally based on. Love.
I would say the biggest testament is life. It has to be life.
It is.
Because we're living every day. Gotta give thanks to God. That's what obviously we've been brought up in church to know. Be thankful for life. Like everyone says, if life's spare, because we don't know if life's spare tomorrow. So the biggest testimony is that we woke up this morning. So I guess you can give thanks to God. Well, not even guess, you should be giving thanks to God every day that you're waking up.
Right.
But yeah, religion is a big thing, and it's very controversial. Religion is controversial, man.
Yeah.
You gotta look at the facts thing. It is controversial. Religion is, because
I hear you.
Because everybody believes what they believe.
yeah,
in.
people look
right,
at
I'm
people
right.
like science. Science is definitely a religion to believe in actual things.
But science is stupid.
In terms of what?
Like the Big Bang Theory, they're like stupid, bro. Like to believe that an explosion can make life.
It's
Where
much bigger than that, though.
no. How can an explosion make life?
In terms of us as beings.
Us as beings. How can matter? How can a soul be made from an explosion? How? If you can
It
explain
doesn't
that
make
to
sense
me.
to me. I can't. I'm definitely not an advocate for the Big Bang Theory. That doesn't really make sense for me. But as anything, you got to research and have an education on it. You guys definitely have a strong education on Christianity.
No, but it's that's the thing. When you delve into
I love that word.
yeah, when you delve into different kind of cultures and religions and stuff, you start to see why your religion is so right. Because I've done that. I don't just like. There's no point in seeing one perspective, because
You can't do that.
you're reaching out to
That's ignorant.
exactly.
Right.
You're reaching out to one set of people.
Mm.
Do you understand? If you want to reach all, that's why, again, in the Bible it says that when Paul was talking, he said to the Jews I was a Jew, because he was a Jew. To the Gentiles I was a Gentile. To like he just for everybody.
He addressed everyone as they were.
Exactly.
Right.
Because he could relate to them. If you can relate to somebody, you can get them.
And I guess love is a very strong form
It's
of
relate.
communication.
It is.
Everyone relates to love.
Everybody relates to love.
Definitely. Everyone relates to love and pain. Definitely.
That's why
yeah.
Jesus. And I don't even want to start preaching on the pod. That's
My
like,
God.
Yeah, preach
No,
on the
no,
pod,
but
talk.
no, but it's like
Preach, man.
when the Pharisees and the Sadducees asked Jesus what the greatest commandment was in the Bible, and out of the 10, he said, "Love thy neighbor as yourself, and love the Lord thy God with all your heart." That's all he said. And from that, if you read out all the 10 commandments, if you love your neighbor, you're not going to steal from them, you're not going to kill them, you're not going to covet their wife, or you're not going to want
Cover, that's adultery and
you're not going to be on that. Do you understand?
if you have love.
Yeah, you're not going to red eye anybody's possessions.
You want that.
And then when you love God with all your heart, you're not going to put no idols before him. You're going to have a separate day for him to worship him. That's what they call it, the Sabbath. Like, you're just ticking off all of them, and you're fulfilling it.
Yeah, like love is the denominator.
It's just the common denominator.
That's true. That's true.
Love is just that thing, bro. If you show love, you can get anybody, the most racist person, the most misogynistic person, the most.
Listen,
Just loving it.
and he just reminded me, there was a testimony of this woman, yeah? She married this guy before she came into church. And then now the man, he's not in church. I said, "Oh, why this girl I got church? Why is she going to church?" And then she started.
It's outside still. Sorry.
Go on.
She
was good.
you need the pin to get back. Well, actually, not really. He will just knock on this door.
Yeah, you just got to make sure he doesn't go all the way outside.
Has he got his phone? Yeah. But the woman now, she was doing the most. Now the man was now doing the most for the woman, to the woman. And what she did, she knew that, like, the thing is with the Bible, yeah, whenever anybody that comes to Christ, I always say to read Matthew, Mark, Luke, John. That's basically about Jesus' life and how he was, the apostles and stuff. And that, when you look at that, then that's how you say, okay, that's how you have to strive to be. So then the woman now, she was like, oh, the man was like, why are you going to church? No, he used to hit her, this and that, whatever.
Domestics.
Exactly.
Mm-hmm.
And then the part that hit me was she made him some dinner and tea. And then he was like, oh, he didn't say thanks. No, first she bought him, she gave him a banana and he's like, peel it. I'm like, what?
This is a real life story.
Real life. This is real life. Anything about testimonies I talk is real life.
Yeah, so everyone's in church and they're listening hard.
Yes.
Hard.
That's why when we have testimony service in church, that's the key thing. That's what brings people into church and they're like, what? He done that? Bare people come to church and get saved through somebody's testimony.
Yes, yeah, okay. I remember, man. I remember, Joe.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So then the woman that was like, I don't say no names because like podcast.
Yeah, definitely.
So then the woman, she was like, instead of, she was like, peel it. She peeled it for him, gave it to him. But don't get me wrong, it takes time for somebody to get to that. That's why when people say, oh, you're 4 years a Christian, when you slip up, not everybody's at a certain level.
Everyone's perfect, bro.
Nobody's perfect, but you strive to perfection.
Yeah.
That's what you have to do. So the woman was like, she peeled it for him. And then afterwards, he was like, thanks. And then whatever. Later on in the day, she made the dinner and the tea. He made it the thing, put it down. The guy dashed it, threw the tea at her and burnt her arm here.
Oh, scorched her.
And she was like, go make me another one.
What?
She
So
went
this
and
is the
made him
evil.
another
So this is the
one.
evil man.
This is the evil man. Because, especially when you come to Christ, the devil will not like that. So because he doesn't like that, he will do things to you for you to turn back to him.
Testing.
Yeah. So then she was like, she saw it, made him another tea, gave it to him, and put it down. She's like, there you go. And she walked away and she was crying. And from that, the man was like, he looked, he's like, what? This is how she is now. And from there, he came to the church and he got saved. And now he's a pastor. From that, she didn't say, oh, read the Bible. Jesus loves you down this front. Nah, just the way she lived, brought him in.
But wouldn't, just to be real and just brute with it, couldn't people see that as being stupid in a way, in terms of just taking that kind of violence? And obviously when you're inside a relationship, it's very different in terms of what love can make you do. But why would people say that is Christ that's working? Isn't it just maybe love that's working?
I think he's at the door. Is he not there? Oh, it is. But remember, God is love.
God is love.
So, shall I wait?
Talk, man.
So, like, God is love. So, at the end of the day, the love is God. Oh yeah, turn down his one. That's mine. Yeah, cool. So, thank you. So, like, what were you saying? Sorry.
About how people might not see that as God working, but just that's like love happening. Not that it's actually God that made that situation happen, but that love, like, oh, she's just in love with him. That's why she did, not because God made that happen. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, I get what you mean. But in regards to that, like, when it comes to things like some stuff, when you start praying, really seeking God and trying to be like how you see Jesus was. He's picking up mine now. Then some people, they'll think you're stupid. Some people think you're dumb.
Yeah.
Because you're not retaliating as a normal person would. And you are a normal person, you're human. And it's not like you don't want to. It's just that you know that in you, that's not how you should be. And this guy's making so much noise. But like, as a child of God, you have to remember that God is your dad in a sense. And he is love. And and in order to be like him, there's certain things in me that I have to get rid of in a sense. Let's imagine I've got a mad temper. Like, with that, I would pray. I'm like, God, this is a temper.
Relieve me of this temper.
Take this away. And some things will happen straight away. Some things will take time. And for example, there was a guy that I know, and his temper wild. Like, you breathe too heavy. The guy's eyes are red. Everything. Hey, Burgersos, thanks. And he came to church and whatever. He got saved, and the temper was still kind of there. And he was like, God, like, take this away, kind of thing. And over time, you could see like the man now is a different person compared to how he was. And yeah, of course, sometimes like he might like something will happen, but he's not as he was before. And some things take time. Some things can happen overnight. But but with that, it takes God to help. And then when you pray about it, a situation will come up where you would have to overcome that.
Okay.
And if you keep failing, they're like, listen, God, I need more help and more strength to overcome that. And then over time you can. Like for example, was one with me. I used to hate. When I say hate. To the point that I said, I don't care if he dies, I'll piss on his grave.
So you say resent then? That's resent.
Malice. Hate this man.
Resent.
And you know who I'm talking.
Okay, I think I slightly
Or
do.
trouble family and...
Oh, wait, I feel like I'd slide... Do I know? Do you know? If I know you're talking, I slightly know you're talking about.
Go mess up family and leave family with
Okay, I know you're talking about now.
and then go bounce.
Yeah.
And
I know you're talking about.
listen,
Definitely.
when I say I hated this guy for time, but I didn't see him. The way he just S as well, and I didn't see him for time. So I was like, listen, this waste, man. And I remember I was praying in church one time, and it came to me like, you hate this guy. You can't progress with hating him like that.
So,
It just a stop. I was like, I can't go nowhere.
Can't.
I was like, I have to get rid of this. And one time, and then I had a dream that he came to church. And I was like, in the dream, I was like, oh, and I hugged him. I was like, oh, me, that could never happen. I was like, and then I said, God, please, I'm not being funny, God. I want to get rid of this because I can see now, I've acknowledged that there's this. I said, God, let him come to church and let me see him. And let me talk to him. The guy came, he was living in a different country. He came that Sunday.
Sunday?
The same Sunday, he came. And afterwards, I saw him. The guy was talking, went one ear to the other. I hated it. I was like,
That's the kind of.
I was like, why is he here? I was like, why is this guy here? Why is he here? Why are they allowing him to talk? I was like, I hated the guy. And then afterwards, he was there for about 2 or 3 weeks. And I would look back, I was like,
2 or 3 weeks,
focus.
2 or 3 like Sundays.
Yeah, Sunday, sorry.
Okay.
Couldn't focus. I was like, why the hell is this guy here? Then after I was like, I have to get over it while he's here. But then I was like, oh, you know what? So I prayed and I was like, you know what? I said, I'm going to stop eating for a while. I'm going to do from 12 the night before, call it fasting, from 12 the night before or 12 in the morning till about like 6 p.m. I said, I'm not going to eat nothing. I'm just going to pray and I'm going to dedicate that. I want this to go. So I was doing that now. And then he wasn't there the Sunday. It was only 3 weeks, 2 or 3 weeks. And he wasn't there after. I was like, oh, like, how am I going to know? Like, I don't know. So then after he was gone for a while, actually, and it left me, I forgot about it. And then afterwards, I had a dream that he came back.
Again.
Yeah, I had a dream that he came back. And then afterwards, he didn't come back that following Sunday. I was like, oh, okay, I was expecting him to be there. But then afterwards, on the Tuesday afterwards, we had some activity thing, and he was there. I was like, what's he? Oh, okay. So he was there now. And I spoke to him. And I was like, oh, you're right. He's like, oh, yeah, I'm all right, thank you. Everything. And I can still feel it there.
Yeah.
I can still feel it there.
You feel it, man. There's a disruption in energy.
Yeah, yes, exactly. Sorry. I was like, nah, man. So I was like, listen, you know, I don't like you. I don't like you.
Kept it real.
And if I have the chance, I'll mash you up. He's like, what, me? I was like, yeah. I was like, I don't like you, but I needed to go. I'm not going to be able to progress spiritually if I have that. So then after he's just like, oh, what did I do? I was like, no, don't do that. What did I do? I was like, nah. I was like, bye. I was like, no, I'm not going to get angry and then start making look bad for other people. Remember, I'm meant to be light as well. Me grouping up big man and nah, I said, nah. Yeah, but listen, we're in church. Like, I can't. Not even not in church.
Time and a place and
Exactly.
it's not what you believe in. Yeah.
Right. So I said, you know what? I said, God, please, let me see him one more time. Please. And let me at least chat to him and sit him down. But I didn't get the chance. But what happened was we had convocation. You know we have convocation.
Yeah.
And then he came out of the blue and then he spoke. He came to an early thing and he wanted the youth there and he spoke to us. And then he started talking about his life and what happened and everything. Then I was listening. I was like, I don't agree with what he done. Oh, I thought you were calling me. I don't agree with anything that he done at all. But I can understand to an extent.
You got his sense of perspective.
I got his perspective on things. Because me, all I heard was one side. I never went to hear the other side, but I got to understand his perspective of how like he was brought up and whatever.
How he views life. And outlook.
Exactly.
Outlook is so important.
Exactly. And then after I was like, damn, I don't agree with him. He's still wrong, but I get why he is like that.
Why it led up all to this.
Exactly. There was more than one thing that led up to that. I was like, okay. So through that, I could feel a little relief. Then I was like, you know what? Like I was like, let me chat to him. Just spoke to him. I left it there. And I didn't see him for about 3-4 years. And I was like, And then like, he never came back to my mind or anything.
God gave you that time.
Right. And I was like, God, like, I don't know, like, I don't hate him or nothing, but let me see him one more time, please. Then he came and he brought his wife. And I was like, I was like, okay. I said, I was like, you right? Yeah, I'm good, thanks. And I was calm. That's my one.
Sorry.
Look how he's waxing off the board.
His one so like I thought he was going through his one again.
But like it was calm and like the hate was gone completely. And like it took time, but the hate was gone. And even the other day he came to my mind. And I was about to call him, but I was like, nah, allow it.
You're not there yet. You're not there yet.
No, it's not even that. I was like, nah, like there's no reason. I don't have nothing to say, like kind of thing. But then, yeah, there's better instances when God has done stuff for me, like personally, for me to be like, yeah, I know God's real, 100%, 100%. So through that's how I kind of like build up myself, kind of thing.
I guess from what you just told me, I guess that it shows that God gives chances. He's a loving God. That's what what's it called? Is it omnibenevolent? Omnibenevolent, all loving God. The fact that he gave you so many chances to see him because he wants you to forgive, it just shows that good intentions, and that's where he comes from. And that's beautiful, actually, what you just said there as a testimony there. It just shows. But yeah, brilliant having you guys on. Thanks. Third episode done. See you guys next time on Tyree Rion Talks. Thanks. Bye.